Hello guys, so today I've dug out the old TerraTech game for the Nintendo Switch. I'm playing it on the Nintendo Switch 2 just to see if there's any real noticeable differences. Now, I can only compare this to the original footage I took on the original Switch. When you compare it to the Switch 2, I don't think there's been any super massive improvement because it's the same game. There's still a build limit, assuming you can get hold of the controls, that is, because I've got to say it's a little bit confusing. Even now I'm just trying to cycle through the different building blocks we've got, and when you're playing handheld mode, the tiny toolbar at the bottom, I find it impossible to read. So playing it docked does make things a little easier, but you're still using a control pad, and I think this is much better with a mouse and keyboard. So what I'm going to do is just keep building on top of it until it won't let me build anymore. So we've got at the top, world capacity allowance is 3,500 blocks, I presume, and we're nearly maxed out now. I can't see why you'd ever need it any bigger than this, but you do have to take into account the extra room you'll need for all the weapons and wheels and modules. But I think it's safe to say it's quite a hefty capacity allowance. All sorts of different stuff there. So basically in creative mode you've got access to everything you'd get in the campaign, and the vast majority of this I've not even seen before. What's this? A Geocore conning tower cab. Stick that there, and there we go. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. 3,500. I've not figured out an easy way of dismantling this. We're kind of stuck now. I'm just going to have to reset it. But it's a couple of years old, and it would appear there's only one multiplayer game in action at the minute. I guess you have to be aware that a lot of these people might be at high level. Whoever that is, they've got lots of stuff, and I've just joined the middle of a gunfight, and I'm probably the smallest there is. So, from recollection, it just seems a little bit more colourful than the original Switch, but this could have been updated a lot since it was first released. But maybe it's just generally better off playing this on the Switch 2, on the assumption that it runs a little better, but I can't verify that. So that's TerraTech on the Nintendo Switch. Thanks for watching, maybe see you next time.